Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is a bit more of a spontaneous video and a really unusual video for this channel, but today was a pretty historic day for the channel. It is currently 6:47 a.m. Have not slept because tonight Rosario Dawson debuted as Ahsoka Tano in live action on The Mandalorian Season 2. Full spoilers for Chapter 13, by the way, so if you have not seen the episode, definitely gonna want to tune out for this video. But if you guys did not know, those of you guys who have not been here on the channel as long, this channel began with Star Wars The Clone Wars. Star Wars The Clone Wars in many ways changed my life. I mean, I grew up with Ahsoka Tano from the age of 9 years old as she went from being the snippy Padawan of Anakin Skywalker all the way up to surviving Order 66 and then going on to eventually help the rebellion and face Darth Vader. And here we are in 2020 and Dave Filoni, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. This guy, Dave Filoni, really great guy. Also, my new religion. Finally got the opportunity last year to film the episode where Ahsoka Tano finally got to become real. That's Ahsoka Tano! I'm looking at the outfit now, it's gonna be so hard to make in Lego. Even though I am half dead, this is such a crazy important thing, I think, because Ahsoka Tano is my second favorite character in anything ever, you know, of all time, next to Anakin Skywalker, and this episode was unbelievable. I could not believe what I was watching after all these years following Ahsoka Tano's journey as Ashley Eckstein, Dave Filoni, and even George Lucas built the character up to be one of the greatest Star Wars characters of all time. To see Rosario Dawson have the opportunity to step in those shoes to play the live action version, it was unbelievable. It was really something, and I was taken totally off guard by the opening sequences. I was taken totally off guard by how Rosario looked as Ahsoka, how the Montrals and the Lekku had to be kind of shortened a bit to be more practical for the live action version of the character, I assume for filming purposes. And also her new dark gray costume with elements of her Rebels appearance, like the belt, and then also gauntlets from Mandalore, the leg braces from Mandalore, and this episode featured so much in the way of story. We got the name for this guy, finally. Baby Yoda is officially named Grogu, and it was a young, soon-to-be-trained Jedi infant at the Jedi Temple, and then Order 66 went down, and he escaped the Jedi Purge thanks to an unknown character, and that was unbelievable. Never in my wildest dreams did I think Baby Yoda would have such crazy ties to the prequels, even though he is 50 years old. So that was crazy. That was absolutely insane, and knowing that Baby Yoda has had the ability to communicate all this time, but just mostly through the Force, was wild. And so seeing Ahsoka basically have an exchange with him that only she and I guess other Force sensitives can have was absolutely unbelievable. And I must say, all throughout the episode, getting to see Ahsoka's white lightsaber, seeing her fight Din at first, I mean the combat, seeing Rosario basically do the ignition from Rebels when she faces Vader, maintaining the Jar-Kai fighting style all throughout the episode, and you know, vague mentions of Anakin Skywalker, how even the best of us can turn to the dark side and become corrupt, and that's why she doesn't want to train Grogu, because of his connection, his emotional attachment to Din Djarin. And that was really interesting. It's really cool to see where Ahsoka is at this point in her life now, multiple years after the original trilogy. And I mean, there was so much in here. You had the HK-87 droids. Tython is now canon, which was so unexpected and just so unbelievable. And it seems like eventually Din is going to head there and attract other Jedi, potentially Luke Skywalker, maybe even Ezra Bridger, if Ezra is not being held captive by Grand Admiral Thrawn, or if Ezra's not dead. But the point is, it has been, God, at this point, 11 years since Ezra threatened Thrawn originally disappeared into the unknown regions at the end of Star Wars Rebels, so absolutely anything could have happened since, and it seems like Thrawn has already made some sort of a comeback now after the Galactic Civil War, and that is very, very exciting. I could not believe when this magistrate woman that Ahsoka was dueling in the Kurosawa fighting sequence was actually a disciple of Grand Admiral Thrawn. I knew the Chiss were likely to get involved, but I did not think Grand Admiral Thrawn would be... Well, I thought Grand Admiral Thrawn would be name dropped. I just totally forgot about it, and by the time I heard it in the episode, it just totally took me off guard. And we got to see Morai in the episode, which was really cool. Morai, you guys know Morai, the daughter of Mortis, who was killed by her brother, the son, the embodiment of the light side, ladies and gentlemen, also made her live-action debut. So much happened in this episode. I think we will all be forever grateful to Ashley Eckstein for giving us and for gifting us Ahsoka Tano since 2008, and I cannot wait to hopefully see her continue to voice the character. But now having Rosario Dawson also, you know, take on a part of this mantle, of this legacy, and really become the other half of the character is something else. And this was something even when Rogue One came out and we got Saw Gerrera, our first Clone Wars originating character, live action, played by Forrest Whitaker, I still thought something like Ahsoka Tano would be more like close to 7 to 10 years off. But we made it here, and it happened, and it was unbelievable. It was very well done. I feel so happy for Dave Filoni that not only was he able to do the Siege of Mandalore and bring back the Clone Wars for a final season this year that blew us all away, but in that same year, this same year, being able to fully realize Ahsoka Tano and Bo-Katan and so many other amazing characters from the Clone Wars era, naturally integrating them into The Mandalorian has been really cool, and I'm so happy for the guy, and I cannot wait to hear them talk about this in The Mandalorian Gallery, the second season of the behind the scenes series for the show coming up soon here. So but yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I'm about to die. It is 7 a.m. now. Haven't slept in a long time, 2 days, but I wanted to record something on this night because it is really a historic night for Star Wars and for the channel to see Ahsoka make the leap to live action. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you got some value out of this, I guess. Let me know what you thought of Ahsoka down in the comments, and to those of you guys who stuck around all the way to the end here, yes, I will be making Ahsoka Tano and Bo-Katan from The Mandalorian Season 2. I'm not going to be able to stop myself, so look forward to that very soon. I can't wait to get started once I get some sleep, but until then, take care. Keep creating. May the Force be with you, all the things, and this is definitely the way.